Is Udemy still worth it? How to leverage Udemy for max potential. Have you ever heard of Udemy? Or if you haven't, I bet you heard of other platforms like Coursera, edX, Skillshare, Khan Academy, MITx, and so on. I'll leave a link below to many other great platforms that are just as good as Udemy. But between you and me, Udemy may just be the best. Did you know that there are over 196,000 courses, 68,000 instructors, and 712 million course enrollments? This means that there are millions of people across the world who have purchased Udemy courses, collecting certificates from as many related courses as needed to boost their portfolios and resumes. So if you're like myself, looking for more ways to learn and improve your skill set collecting coding certificates, Udemy is definitely a place to do so. I'll also mention that this platform shouldn't be your only means of collecting certificates. Remember the list of competitors mentioned moments ago? Like Coursera, Khan Academy, and so on? Take as many courses relating to your field for them as well, boosting your portfolio and resumes as much as possible. Don't let Udemy be your sole option. And if software development isn't in your field of study, there's so much more to pick from. Thousands of courses from the topic of development. Not only that, there's subtopics following business, finance and accounting, IT and software, office productivity, personal development, design, marketing, lifestyle, photography and video, health and fitness, music, and teaching and academics. Not every course rewards certificates for completing them. If you're taking a course to beef up your resume and portfolio, make sure it has a certificate so it can be added. With over 196,000 courses, you can find a video on topics for anything. I kid you not. There's even courses on bird watching and basket. Given that you can find courses on anything, make sure you're spending your time and money strategically, thus focusing on doing the courses that go in tangent with your goals and skill set. If your goal is to land a career in public relations, perhaps taking that course on bird watching probably wouldn't help you. For instance, I'm a developer, so learning code languages is in my wheelhouse and in my field of study. There is only so much a degree can do for you. Recruiters and employers want to see you can actually do work outside of internships and homework. Colleges don't teach all languages, and if your degree is over a few years ago, code moves fast, thus there's always new libraries and packages to know languages, and an array of new languages and libraries that are now a requirement for many employers. So your knowledge base and skill set should always be adaptable to the newest changes and updates in your field of practice. Bootcamp, certificates, and certifications are the new sub-degree, and is almost always expected to have a few listed on your resume. So I get it. There are some employers that look over these, unless the certification is recognized both professionally and granted by an accredited institution. Ironically, the largest companies in the world do look greatly among these certificates and certifications added to your resume. Just to get a grasp on how important certifications are, the largest companies themselves have courses of their own that you can earn certifications and certificates in, such as Google's UX Design Certificate, Microsoft Azure Fundamentals Certification, Meta's Marketing Analytics Professional Certificate, Amazon's AWS Certification. The list goes on and on. This is proof of just how respected these certifications and certificates are. But let's not neglect to mention real work, real deployed projects that are out in the wild with users, downloads, and visitors that showcase your talent and mastery over many different languages. A degree is almost useless in today's code race without the some knowledge pertaining to code languages, the ability to master code interviews, and a boss portfolio to back it up. Udemy and other course-based classes that reward you certificates and certifications have never been so important. Additionally, you're not just sitting through the course doing nothing. Almost no matter what course, there's always quizzes, assignments, Discord forums, and countless other ways to keep you engaged and ensure you understand the work. Just to get a grasp on just how much content Udemy has, If I were to search any programming language on Udemy, I'm guaranteed to find several thousands of courses relating to that topic. Additionally, by taking so many courses on various programming languages, it shows your willingness, grit, and determination towards working in that field. Not only that, it shows that you have immense dedication towards completing multiple projects at once, and you can handle heavy workloads under pressure. It'll also show that you'll never be lacking behind because you're always on top of the newest and latest and greatest coding languages. Creating real-world projects, learn from Udemy courses will showcase your skills, thus will be translated to your place of employment. It doesn't stop there. Let's say you're an aspiring music producer trying to land a career or pave your way as a solo producer. The courses and classes you're taking are an amazing addition, but you need some real work to showcase your talent. Craft your own beats. Create files of work with beats all created by you. All custom works that can't be found in any course or tutorial. Not only that, try producing real world music. That guy B Rabbit that lives on the street, hear him out. Create a beat for him to rap on. You know what? You never know. He may be somebody someday. But the point is, always be adding to your portfolio. It doesn't stop there. As I said, Udemy has thousands of courses at your fingertips. Learning and stacking certificates have never been so easy before today. Continue to learn. I myself have several courses that I purchased on a single topic, all to perfect that language. Just take a look at how many courses I purchased on Python, Java, and PHP alone. A lot, right? And if you notice, I didn't stop there. I went a step further by taking some advanced courses on subtopics, and so should you. For instance, people learning real estate. Maybe you want to dive deeper into a niche known as the BRRRR method on foreclosed properties, or perhaps they may want to know how to better manage properties they already own, perhaps how to boost the equity in the current rental property, or dive deeper into commercial real estate such as, Grant Cardone, learning commercial ownership as opposed to residential, methods of LLC, land trust, and anonymity-related ownership, how to pull equity out of an existing rental property to help renovate under another LLC. It's all possible, and Udemy courses can help move this further along. The point being is that there is an endless amount of information at your fingertips regarding any topic. Go deeper and deeper down that rabbit hole of niches. Now, if you're asking yourself if this all sounds expensive, you're right and you're wrong. Prices don't have to be so expensive. That is, if you let it. What I mean by this is that I don't recommend buying them all at once. Not all courses have to be full price. There's always deals on Udemy for cheaper course prices. Meaning, for example, a course that's $124.99 can be on sale for $14.99. Wild, right? And I'll also tell you a little secret. If you're seeing the course at full price, there's almost always a coupon code that can help bring that price down. Just search Google for any valid Udemy coupon code or head over to codeninja.com. Search for Udemy in the search bar, find an article related to Udemy, and I guarantee there's a coupon code that'll help knock those prices down. So I get it. Learning and collecting certifications can be quite expensive. So take a deal whenever you can. It helps, especially when you're buying several courses on one topic, just as I did. So if you're like me, you also may have procrastination issues. I'm hoping you're not, but sadly, statistics says otherwise. It is said that 90% of people who purchase a course on Udemy, they don't even complete them. Sadly, I'm a part of the statistic. And I'm also working very hard to change this, as I'll get to in a bit. I can also admit, it has taken me quite some time to complete a single Udemy course. Like seriously, not a single one. Nor many other courses and classes I purchased from other platforms. Some of which costed me hundreds to thousands of dollars. But honestly, I just haven't gotten around to them as of yet. Let alone personal software development projects I set up for myself to be completed. And one of those goals that I listed in my Notion app is to add dozens of these certifications and certificates to my coding resume, so I can apply for another position in software development or I can either get back into freelancing so I can focus on building my grand vision for my company Avion and my master project, the Codoverse. So as to why 90% of individuals who purchase courses don't even finish them, I'm unsure, to be honest. But there's many other factors as to why that happens. Maybe your life gets hectic, or perhaps Ty never makes his way, or maybe cat videos on Instagram somehow become more important in your life. Regardless, life can always get in the way. Maybe while taking a Udemy course, you get stuck. For instance, you're taking a math course and a math problem can be a bit tough, or perhaps there's something in the course that's a bit tough and you try replicating it and it just isn't working the way you want it to, or the way that's supposed to be shown in the video. Then you take a break and another break, but you never come back to it. I myself have gotten stuck on an equation, especially in the coding tutorials. There's always lines of code that works for them, but it doesn't work for me. So honestly, I take a break, and then that break turns into a few days. Days turns into weeks, and weeks turns into months. Regardless, Udemy has a contingency plan for people just like me, people who have fallen off track. For instance, if you have their app installed on your phone, you can set daily reminders at certain times. That'll help remind you to stay on track. For instance, try setting aside a few minutes a day for a single course to see if it helps. And quite frankly, dedicating a few minutes a day is a lot better than spending no time a day on your course. The courses that I purchased are several months away, and I still haven't gotten back to them yet, until now. So, you know what, I said enough already. Go on Udemy right now. Sign up for a course if you haven't already, or if you have a few that have yet to be completed listed under your My Learning, open one up right now and continue it. Don't wait till later. Do something about it right now. So whether it's keeping a journal of yours to accurately set aside time to complete them, making mental notes, or perhaps even notes on your calendar. Try virtual apps like Notion. Courses on Udemy only aid you in your learning and career journey. The only person not benefiting from taking them is you. And if you have a few courses in your cart that you've been meaning to buy, but the prices were too high, remember what I told you about finding coupon codes. Look for them, or head over to codoninja.com, search for Udemy, and I'm guaranteed there's always a coupon code that you can use to knock those prices down. So it's safe to say that a Udemy certificate is definitely still worth it in 2022, and definitely it'll be still worth it for many years to come. So remember, don't let Udemy be your sole option for certificates on your resume. Switch it up, add more from Coursera, Khan Academy, and so on. And if you're applying to a job that also offers courses and certifications and certificates, take them. And those can be found on companies, as I said, like Amazon, Meta, Google, and so on. So thank you, and until next time. So be sure to comment below, like this video if you enjoyed it, and remember, I'm a new channel, so it'll help me out a million times if you can like it and also subscribe and comment below. Thanks, and be sure to buy that bird watching course. See ya.